Okay, technology is working, we think, maybe, possibly. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Full Moon Celebration. It's great to have a big crowd here tonight. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Jamie Hendricks. I am the facilitator here at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa for CUPS. Our other officers, we have Dawn in the back there. She is our treasurer. And Chris over there in the sound room, he is our web weaver, technology master, and otherwise fix-it dude. So, well, it's on, but I don't know if it's connected to the speakers. Let's try again. Does that work better? Hey, success. Okay. Thank you, fix-it dude. Okay. So we have a few announcements for you this evening. First of all, we have the Witches Masquerade Ball coming up in October. Yay! I'm so excited. So if you haven't been to a Witches Masquerade Ball before, this place totally transforms, okay? You don't really recognize it as a church. We have so much fun. Now, that being said, it usually takes about 40 people to actually put this event on, okay? This is not a little shindig. I have about 16 volunteers. I'm getting nervous. So if you are interested in volunteering with us that night, it's going to be October 29th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. You don't have to be here the whole time, okay? If you can give me a couple hours, I would be more than appreciative. We have all sorts of things for you to do. We have big jobs. We have little jobs. I have booths that need to be manned. I have kitchen that needs to be worked. I have drinks that need to be made. So I have a lot of things for you guys to do. So if anybody can give me a little bit of time, that would be awesome. We're also going to be doing setup on October 28th, which is the Friday before, from 10 a.m. to God only knows when. And then we'll also be doing that on the 29th, which is the Saturday, again from 10 a.m. to God only knows when. So we also need help with parking, and we need more guardians. So guardians are people who kind of keep an eye on things, and if there's a problem, they have a little radio, and they message me and say, hey, I need you over here. Okay, so if anybody's interested in doing those kind of jobs, please let me know. Also with the Witches Masquerade Ball, we are going to be having a local artisan booth, okay? So if you are a crafter or an artist, you make something with your hands, we want to showcase your work. The idea here is that this is a wonderful advertising opportunity for you, and it's a way to donate to the church. Okay, so here's how this works. You would donate an item to the church with your business card attached, and please price said item. The item then becomes the property of the church. Okay, so when the item sells in the artisan booth, the proceeds go to the church, but now the customer has your business card. Okay, so it's free advertising for you. You will also get a thank you in our program that night. Okay, if anyone is interested in doing that and participating, I need those donations by October 1. And you can reach me at cups@uutampa.org. Okay? Ma'am. Yes, handmade. We want to feature our local craftsmen, so handmade items. Okay? Also keep in mind that this is a family event, so you know that 4-foot red cedar penis that you have laying around? Probably not acceptable. Okay? Yeah. Great for Beltane, not so much for this. All right. The next Witches Masquerade planning meeting, if you want to be really heavily involved with the committee, is next Saturday, August 20th at 10 a.m. in the large dome right here. The next full moon celebration is September 10th at 7:30 p.m. here. And it's going to be by Pinellas Pagan Circle of Friends, which is led by Aaliyah and Jamie. They're in the back right there. So we're happy to have them back again, all the way from Pinellas County. Let's see what else. Where did I lose my place? Oh, following that September full moon. So the way we set up feasting was at the solstices and at the equinoxes, we were going to have a full bull, like crazy feast. Well, guess what September is? September is an equinox. So, like we had in June, we're going to have a psycho crazy feast next month. Okay? We decided we're not dragging the grill out every 3 months, people. That was a little much. So we're going to drag the grill out in June, and we're going to drag the grill out in December. But we do want to do a full-on potluck next month. Okay, so we would love some main dishes, some big things that we can eat. We do have a sign-up sheet for this. It's out in the foyer. I'll make sure I bring it in and put it up here for after ritual if you want to sign up with what you're bringing. I will also put a post on Facebook where you can sign up with what you're bringing so we don't duplicate too much. Okay, a couple more and then I'll let you be. Next CUPS meeting is next weekend, August 21st at noon in the multipurpose building, over that way. It's also available online via Zoom, hopefully. Yeah, well, you know, if the gods align and the computer cooperates. November full moon is going to be a Bardic Circle. That's on November 12th. Okay, Robin is going to be kind of heading that up. I have a sign-up sheet posted for the November Bardic Circle out in the lobby. Again, I will bring that in here after ritual. So Bardic Circle, for those of you who don't know, is kind of a pagan open mic night. Robin's going to actually put structure to it and actually have it be a full-on ritual, but we want people to participate. Okay, so we're looking for singing, dancing, storytelling, whatever is your talent, bring it. We're also going to have places set up where artists can display their work, okay? Not necessarily for sale, but where you can actually display your work and let people see what you do. Because we felt like artists, that was an important part of being a bard. So we want to make sure we honor those people as well. Okay, after ritual, there will be a moneta basket. There it is. Over there. It's going to be over here. There we go. We are not a rich church, but we are very thankful that we are allowed to be here and that they give us the space to use where we can be out of the bugs and out of the ungodly Florida heat this time of year. So it would be wonderful if you can to give a few dollars to help us keep the lights on and the doors open. So the basket will be up here for that. After ritual, we will also be heading over to the near multi-purpose building over yonder for some light refreshment. Did I miss anything? Cool, I'm out of here. Witch, would you guys love to take over ritual, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
And thank you guys for doing this ritual. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Can you hear me? I can't see you when I take off my glasses. I got it. Oop. Told myself I wouldn't forget this. As we gather to celebrate Blessed Lunarsal night, it's important to reflect on its significance. To do this, we can look at the life cycle of corn. Corn is one of the first plants to be fruitful and dies soon after providing a successful yield. It gives its life for the betterment of its community, much like how the God gives his. He has given his blessings and is now preparing to embark on his journey to the underworld. As a tribute to his sacrifice, we're going to complete a project to honor his skills in creativity and craftsmanship. It is also important to recognize the story of the goddess, W.I.T.C.H. In order to make sure her people could grow food, the goddess took to clearing the land. The task was exhausting, but she pushed through, ultimately giving her life to see it to its completion. To make sure her sacrifice was never forgotten, the god Lu dedicated the first of every August to her memory. The people were to celebrate through activities like matchmaking, competitions of physical abilities, and shows of appreciation. This is how Lunarsal, we know today, came to be. It's a time of thanks for all that has grown and to show our appreciation for the sacrifice our God and Goddess has made. Let us embrace this Lunarsal with open arms and begin the celebration.
Blessed be thou creature of air, pure essence of the God. I consecrate this incense to thy divine spirit.
Blessed be thou creature of fire, pure essence of the God. I consecrate this blade forged in fire to thy divine spirit.
Blessed be thou creature of water, pure essence of the goddess. I consecrate this water to thy divine spirit.
Blessed be thou creature of earth, pure essence of the goddess. I consecrate salt to thy divine spirit. Salt and water, inner and outer, body and soul be cleansed. I cast out all that is harmful and take in all that is good and healing. By the powers of life, death, and rebirth, so may.
I cast the circle of protection in perfect love and perfect trust, dispelling negativity and keeping us safe and away from harm. Bless the fruits of our labor by the power of the God and the Goddess. The circle is now cast. As above, so below. As within, so without. So mote it be.
Please rise and attend to the east. Spirits of the east, energies of air, we welcome you into our circle and ask for inspiration, creativity, and motivation. Let the powers of the wind dance across the fields. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Please attend to the south. Spirits of south, energies of fire, we welcome you into our circle and ask for courage, release, and transformation. Let the power of fire ignite our intentions. We bid you hail and welcome.
And welcome. Please attend to the west. Spirits of water, spirits of west, energies of water, we welcome you into our circle and ask for introspection, growth, and patience. Let the power of water renew our intentions. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Please attend to the north. Spirits of north, energies of earth, we welcome you into our circle and ask for endurance, grounding, and strength. Let the power of the earth help us grow. We bid you hail and welcome.
Great God Lu, we call you to join us during this Lunasaw celebration and bring us your blessing of warmth and your mastery of skill. We bid you hail and welcome.
Great Goddess Talchu, we call you to join us during this Lunasaw celebration and bring us your blessings of endurance and your communal sacrifice. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Please be seated. All right, so for today's working, we will be making corn dollies. And what we're going to have you all do is we'll dismiss you by sections to come up and grab your corn husks and then your ties you'll be using to make that project tonight. This group right here. And for everyone who already has their things, we wrapped up the strings and some ties, so you can go ahead and start getting those freed, start getting your strings ready. All right, and just to make sure everyone who wants to make a corn dolly has all their stuff they need. All right. Oh yeah, last call too. Make sure your strings are separated and all ready to go before we begin. All right. As mentioned previously, corn is an excellent representation of the importance of Lunasaw. Therefore, for tonight's project, and as a reminder of the crop sacrifice for its community, we will be using the husk to create corn dollies to represent ourselves and to honor Lou's craftsmanship skills. For the first step, you will take 2 of your 3 wet husks and tie them together at the end of one side with a string. Or with a string, my bad. All right, how we all doing on that step? All right. So after the string is tied, you will separate the 2 corn husks and fold them over the tied section. Once that is done, you will tie off both husks to make the head of your dolly. While you complete those first steps, I want you to meditate on your year up until then. Think about the goals you set for yourself, about how you've progressed through them or setbacks you've experienced that have proven to be challenging. Every year comes with things or people that have served you well and others that have not. Now is the time to reflect and define what they look like. All right, is everyone's dolls looking like our volunteers right here? All right. Next, you will take your 3rd corn husk, fold it in half as such, and roll it up length. Once it is rolled up, you will tie off both ends to create hands and arms for your dolly. How we all doing with that step? Doing all right? Okay. So now you're going to lift up one of the husks that make up the body of your dolly. So you can slide that rolled piece between them. Secure it in place by tying off the husk with a piece of string. As you do this, think for a moment about the goals you have been successful with. Determine what was helpful when you were working on these goals, what gave you the drive and motivation to persevere. Recognizing what has been encouraging and beneficial will continue to serve you moving forward. Once you have them in mind, meditate on carrying them with you through the rest of the year. Also, meditate on using them to see the rest of your goals come to fruition. Dolly's looking good? The last and final step is optional. If you have legs on your dolly, divide the bottom of the two main corn husks in half. Tie these separate halves off with string to create legs. If you would prefer for your dolly to have a dress, however, then this last step isn't necessary. Just kind of check in section by section, see where we all are. How are you guys doing with yours? All finished? All right, over here. How about this big one right here? Everyone doing good? All right, over here. Anyone need a few more minutes? How about you guys over here? All right. I'll give you just a few more minutes to finish tying some things up and then we'll continue. All right, to finish off this evening's working, let's take just a few minutes to silently charge your dolly. All right, now we'll continue with the ritual.
As the grain ripens in the field, we are reminded of the greatest mystery, the magic of joining.
Sun and rain, soil and breeze, all must unite to create the living upon this earth.
As the athame is to the male,
The chalice is to the female.
united they bring forth new life. Blessed be.
In the name of Talchu, we bless this wine. Let her and our energies of light infuse it.
In the name of Lu, we bless this bread. Let his and our energies of light infuse it. May these offerings please you.
Lu has sacrificed his life in the harvest so that we may live through the long winter's night. Corn King, Sun King, die and be reborn. We shall eat of the bread of life. Then sleep shall lead on to your rebirth.
May you never hunger.
May you never hunger. May you never thirst.
May you never thirst.
One flies in to case the joint, boldly struts around. Two fly in to make it three, laugh a while and knock each other down. Four flies in with a frowning walk, gains a arm out a squawk, but it's five who owns the place and proves it with a look, stopping 6 and 7 in their tracks from smuggling a book. Words within our grasp, do we let go? Do we fly heavily with the weight of what we know? Words within our grasp, do we let go? Do we fly heavily with what we know? My friend bids me come and see the ravens in the library, setting quiet pages free. My friend bids me come and see the ravens in the library, setting quiet pages free. One for fiction, two for truth, bikes and bathing suits, four for sci-fi fantasy. 5 loves art and ancient skulls, 6 eats periodicals, 7 in poetry. 1 hangs out on the drama shelves but keeps the monologues to herself. 2 and 3 are studying jewels. 4 reads all about the Huns, 5 won't share the shiny ones, 6 and 7 label memories. Words within our grasp, do we let go? Do we fly heavily with the weight of what we know? Words within our grasp, do we let go? Do we fly heavily with what we know? Hours of study flying by, words soaked up by beady eyes, long debates into the night, pages flying everywhere. Seek the language word by word, like the black and clever bird. Never let it bring you down, all the things we haven't figured out. My friend bids me come and see the brave library, setting quiet pages free. My friend bids me come and see the ravens in the library, setting quiet pages free. Reads about the gods, chuckles to herself, to the rest she never lets on. Try to catch a glimpse of them, bickering like mortal men, feathers on the sidewalk. If you heard a raven say such horrible words as the ones you may have heard in your day-to-day, would it make you choose your own more carefully around the ones you love? My friend bids me come and see ravens in the library, setting quiet pages free. My friend bids me come and see the ravens in the library, setting quiet pages free. Setting quiet pages free. Setting quiet pages free. Setting quiet pages free.
Rumor on the street is that her apples are delicious. The jury said she's charming, but her exes say she's wicked. I swear to God, I saw her howling at the sky. She ain't out to get you, but she's better on your side. And she don't wanna be anybody else. She's a woman in total control of herself. It's such a wonder to be under her spell. What a woman in total control of herself. Villainous kitty queen, she's got tricks up her sleeve, and I got a few up mine. She said, am I bad to the bone? 'Cause I get what I want. Mama said it ain't no crime. She don't wanna be anybody else. She's a woman in total control of herself. It's such a wonder to be under her spell. What a woman in total control of herself. Come out and play, it's fun in the dark. Tell me why you're so scared of a woman in charge. Baby, don't run, you're breaking my heart. Tell me why you're so scared of a woman in charge. She don't wanna be anybody else. Ooh, it's such a wonder to be under her spell. Woman, what a woman, woman, yeah. She don't wanna be anybody else. She's a woman in total control of herself. It's such a wonder to be under her spell. What a woman in total of herself.
I grew up seeing things a little differently, hearing, disappearing, hardly innocent nor tied down to the ground. I learned to roll and roll with the punches, glory in my stripes and spots, walk by invisible and never make a but heavy is the crown that's always hidden, tender that you never see. Hard and fast shines the grin, but there's a vulnerable stripe or two on me. Maybe any place outside of Wonderland is not for me, my friend. If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay. Sun up, sundown, the shadows hide me down in Wonderland. Wonderland, nobody knows the way, but if you find it in your dreams, you can find it at your day job, somewhere south of hell. Far to left or right with just your gut to guide you. The story is not for anyone else to tell. Go down the rabbit hole and out the other side. You can't go home in the middle of the magic carpet ride. You gotta greet the sun before his lovely daughter moon. You can't forsake the journey for the safety of your room until you learn your lesson well. I have learned to see and hear everybody loud and clear, but the truth comes down in riddles that are safe enough to share. That's how it is in songs, you see, and stripes always looked good on me, whether or not I'm really there. Heavy is the burden of the wise ones, when no one understands a word they say. The Jabberwock never bothered anyone, but nobody believes him to this day. Hey, and why should they? If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay. Sun up, sundown, the shadows find me out in Wonderland, Wonderland. Nobody knows the way.
Is there any more trash to get picked up?
Dreams, you can find it at your day job, somewhere south of hell. Take the path to left or right with just your gut to guide you. The story is not for anyone else to tell. Gotta greet the sun before his lovely daughter moon. You can't forsake the journey for the safety of your room until you learn your lesson well. Learn your lesson well. Learn your lesson well. Is it the stripes or the spots you see? Was it hearts or diamonds, baby, brought you here to me? Darling, you know better than to trust a pack of cards. What have we learned? The world is never as mad as it could be. Never as mad as it could be. If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay. If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay. If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay. If I leave my grin behind, remind me that we're all mad here, and it's okay.
Please rise. Great God, Lou, we thank you for joining us during this Lunasaw celebration and bringing us your blessings of warmth and your mastery of skill. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Great Goddess Talchu, we thank you for joining us during this Lunasaw celebration and bringing your blessings of endurance and your communal sacrifice. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Please attend to the north. Spirits of north, energies of earth, thank you for joining us and for giving us endurance, grounding, and strength. We bid you hail and farewell.
Please attend to the west. Spirits of west, energies of water, thank you for joining us in giving your introspection, growth, and patience. We bid you hail and farewell.
Please attend to the south. Spirits of south, energies of fire, thank you for joining us and for giving us courage, release, and transformation. We bid you hail and farewell.
Please attend to the east. Spirits of the east, energies of air, thank you for joining us and for giving us inspiration, creativity, and motivation. We bid you hail and farewell.
I draw back this circle of protection that kept us safe and away from harm. May the God and Goddess continue to bless the fruits of our labor. The circle is open but remains unbroken. As above, so below. Within, so without. So mote it be.
Okay, so usually what we do at this point is, and we're actually back to this now, thank goodness. If you are comfortable, you're welcome to join hands. If you're not comfortable joining hands, that's fine. Just stick your hand out and be like, hey, I'm here. And we're going to do our closing song. Robin, where are you? And I can't sing, so Robin's going to lead us.
Me. I haven't done any singing today.
Hang on a second.